Hey there, good morning, share afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be seeing my face or listening to my voice. Supersize You Annual Challenge, day 36 already. We're focusing on confidence all this month, and today's topic is mastering your self-talk, rewriting your inner dialogue. Why is this important? Why do we care about this? Because as human beings, we are automatically geared toward the negative. That means of the 80,000 plus, according to scientists, thoughts that we have every day, most of them are negative, like 80% negative. That's how most people are walking through their lives. No wonder they don't have any confidence, right? So today we're going to rewire our self-talk and change it. I want to say once and for all, but we're human, right? And so negative self-talk is going to creep in if we aren't vigilant and careful about it. And the tool I use to combat negative self-talk is stopping it. I have lots of negative self-talk. So I have like 10 different ways to alleviate and rewrite negative self-talk. And I use them probably almost every day because I'll catch myself thinking or saying, oh, I'm a klutz, or I always spill. Guess what? I just recently investigated that for myself. I said, oh, I always spill water when I get it out of the refrigerator and the ice maker water dispenser thing. Guess what? Almost every time I did it for a while, I was spilling. And I had to rewrite that by saying, I don't spill all the time. I use the dispenser. But negative beliefs are self-fulfilling prophecy, just like positive beliefs and positive self-talk open us up to possibilities and opportunities. Who do you talk to more than yourself? Nobody. There is a steady stream of thinking always going on in our mind, no matter what is going on around us. We're always judging and determining and saying, well, what does this mean to me? We're always questioning the things that happen and the experiences that we have. And the vast majority of them, we're keeping ourselves down or making absolutely positive negative comments about it. Now, here's another one of mine. Every time I shut off the video camera, every time I push stop or finish on a video, my negative self-talk would kick in. Oh my God, that's horrible. That's the worst video you've ever done. And I'm like, I've done thousands of videos. Why am I thinking this? Are they the worst compared to what? The worst compared to who? I don't need to compare myself to anybody because I'm just me. I'm the only me there is. So I replace some of those negative self-talks and things with positive self-talks and things. I'm just going to give you a little heads up. I've done videos. This is my 9th year doing daily videos. And it wasn't until the end of last year, literally, that I stopped having that be the automatic first thought in my head after I turned off the video. Some of these things are deeply ingrained in us, and they'll take a while. If we cut ourselves some slack and just keep reminding ourselves, we are more than capable of overcoming them. So I'm going to talk about what we're going to do today. I think I will say the tool that I like the best for overcoming negative beliefs and negative self-talk are affirmations. Affirmations when they're specific, when they're believable, when they're evidence-based, become extremely powerful to overcome any negative self-talk that we happen to be having. Because most of our self-talk is BS. Most of it's an outright lie that we're telling ourselves to keep us safe, keep us scared, keep us in our comfort zone so we don't go after the things that we really want. Well, whose best interest is that in? Nobody's, right? So let's do what's right for us. So what we're going to do today is we are going to notice, as we go about our day, our top 3 negative self-talk habits or practices. One of mine is always around money, which has to go away. Another one is around that I'm a klutz, or I always spill things, or I always, and whenever we catch ourselves using always, should, never, those are immediate triggers to say, okay, I need to look at what I just thought or said more carefully because I am creating that. I'm going to create that in my life if I keep thinking and believing that way. So it's a really great way. Just being present is a great way to uncover some of these things that are actually undermining us and our success in every area and aspect of our life. And we're honestly, most of the time, not even aware of it. We just think they're our beliefs. We think that they're our thoughts. But would you ever speak to anybody else the way you speak to yourself? I got to tell you, the way I talk to myself, I wouldn't even have spoken that way to my ex-husband because it's just not right. So why on earth would I ever speak that way to myself? I wouldn't speak that way to my grandchildren or to my friends and family or people I love and care about. So why would I ever think I should speak that way to myself? I shouldn't, right? There's a should. So we're going to talk about affirmations several times this year. I guarantee it, because it's one of my favorite tools. I'll let you in on a little secret. The way I make affirmations really work for me is I link them up to another thing that I'm doing every single day automatically. So for example, I do affirmations, and people might say, oh my God, that's crazy. But I do affirmations while I'm brushing my teeth. Why? Because I'm going to brush my teeth a couple times a day, and I want to reinforce the self-talk and the thoughts and the beliefs I want to have in my life to give me more confidence so I can create the difference I want to in the world. So I do them when I brush my teeth. I think it's a great way to start the day. And it's linked to a physical thing, so it involves more senses than just me reciting my affirmations. I also record them on my phone and have a phone recorder of my affirmations of the things that I'm working on, and I will play those several times a day throughout the day. There's just so many things that we can do to be on our own side. Why would we not be our own cheerleader and champion? Share today. Our action item is to come up with and identify 3 and then replace them with an affirmation. So write them down exactly as you say them in your head and your self-talk, and then flip the switch on that, turn it around, and literally write it out, the affirmation you're going to replace that with every time it pops into your mind, every time you become aware of it in your head. And then I guarantee you'll start noticing it. And before long, you'll replace it with the positive one, and the negative one won't pop up. It might pop up here and there, but it won't pop up 10,000 times a day, right? And then we're going to just share one self-talk thing that you're replacing, and just share the thing you've replaced it with. You can identify it and then share the thing you're replacing it with. I think that'd be super powerful to help other people in the challenge as well. And I will do the same. I don't know which mine's going to be today. Unfortunately, I still have several of them. All right, if I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.